is a collection of variables and method declarations. We can create the object of the class. Using the object of the class, we can access the variables as well as the methods. So class gives the protection to the data members. Members which are declared inside the class cannot be accessed from the external world. It can be accessed only by the public member functions. So let's see one example of class in Java. Here we are importing the packages import java.io.star. We are declaring one class. We will declare the variables book ID and then string book name. So we will declare one function, public member functions. The return type is void. The function is not returning anything, therefore we are declaring it as void. Public, it can be accessible from outside the class, therefore we are declaring it as public. We are passing the arguments, we are passing the parameters to the functions, that is I and n, which will initialize to the BID and the B name. So whatever the parameter I is there, that will be initialized to BID. Whatever the name is there, that will be initialized to the B name, string variable n. So this is one function get details, where we are passing the parameters to the parameters I and n. We are initializing the variables BID and the book name. So this is our one function where we are getting the details of the book from the user. Similarly, where we will declare one more functions, show details, where we will show the details of the books which are entered. So here we are showing the details of the book ID, and here we will print the name of the book. So we have declared one class book. We have taken the variables book ID and the book name. We have taken one function get details, where we are getting the details of the book through the parameters I and n, and we are initializing these variables book ID and book name through BID equals to I, B name equals to n. We are declaring one more functions show details, where we are showing the details of the book. System.println book ID is plus BID, system.println book name is B name. So once we have declared the class, we will now go for declaring the main function inside another class. So we are now naming the main class as book details. We are taking the main function public static void main string args. So inside the main function, we will create the object of this class book. Using the object of the objects in Java is created by using the new keyword. Now we will access this member function get details and the show details through the object B1. Now whatever the main function class name is there, book details, we have to save this file with that same name. So we will save this as bookdetails.java. It is a Java source file, so we will select that Java source file. We will save inside the D column. Now we will try to by going to the D folder where we see where we have. So there is error. So there is error. We have to solve that error. We have parameters that is argument to this function get details where we have not passed. So we will pass those values. Okay, these are the will pass to this function book details. Now again we will compile the program and run this program. So now you can see the book ID and the book name. So this is how we can go for declaring the class in Java. We have to declare the member variables, we have to declare the member functions. Through the member functions we can access these variables book ID and the book name. Using the member function we can show the values of these variables also. We have created one main class book details. Inside the main class we are having public static void main. We are creating the object of the class B1. Using that object we are trying to access those member functions. So this is all about the class in Java.